back, and we have some results from our tests here, and I want to show you what the clinician notes look like too. So when you log in, this is the main screen that you see. You can go even ahead and schedule your next lab visit. I'm going to wait because I took this, let's see, I took my first blood lab test beginning of January. I think it was around January 6th. If you go to hardlotion.com/function health, then that's where I have all my information. But let's go see what this looks like. Over here I have, shows me 90 of my biomarkers are in range and 12 are out of range. And this is just a little vanity metric right here. I'm 10 years younger than my actual age, so that's fun. You can find out your blood type, and then this is everything that it's going to tell you. Platelets. I actually, at least during my pregnancies, tend to have a low platelet count, so it's nice to see that I'm good. I'm in range there. I do take magnesium supplements. It'll tell you exactly how much in range, so I'm looking pretty good for the magnesium. Calcium looks like it's in range, so those are some of the supplements that I take. It's always interesting to find out if you have a lead. Okay, that's kind of good, I think, as long as I'm not above range. So lead looks good. Mercury, if you eat a lot of tuna, I'm good there too. I don't eat a lot of tuna. So all of the female hormones, those are all in here. Those are in range. And then we get down to the heart. I like to see how close, like 94, and that's not too bad. Not sure what the range, I know it says it in here. 94 is where I'm at. You could actually click into this and get a lot more information. Okay, there it is. See, I'm just barely above range. Like, I'm 94 and 90 is the bottom marker. So that's not bad. That's just one of the heart biomarkers. Then I can go down here and see what the clinician says about that. So it tells me more information. I mean, you can really dig in. You get a whole summary of this. And this, by the way, took about no more than 3 weeks from the time that my lab work was done. I think it ranges around 2 weeks is what they say, but it wasn't no more than 3 because you have to have two, you get two labs done so that they're kind of comparing against each other. So let me go back. That was, let's go back one more. This is all heart related for me. So as you can see again, it's like I'm really close to being in range. And I'm working on that now. Looks at my LDL. Okay. So somebody had asked if I had anything else other than what the clinician notes tell me. Does a doctor meet with me? No, you can take your results from here and then go and talk to a doctor. Like I would definitely, personally, I would go to a functional medicine doctor and get more information on how all of this looks and then get a plan. So I'll show you in just a second what they do. So white blood cell count, also a teeny bit below, but it's so close. And then I think I had one more down here. There we go. Glucose and leptin, a little bit above and below. So those are just two I know then I should be working on. So everything else looks good. So these are all of the different biomarkers. Then if I were to go back and look at the clinician notes, to see, okay, how involved are they? They tell me what kind of pretty much what to work on. So like they'll tell me here down here, white blood cell count is just slightly low. So it's kind of like just keep an eye on it. Some of the things are like just keep an eye on it. Glucose. So they're telling me that. So now they ask in the when you first start, they ask you a whole bunch of questions about kind of your lifestyle, which is what I love about functional health medicine is it's a lot of information. So here they asked me what my diet was like. I really like to follow a keto diet. So if I'm really following it closely, I like to get myself into ketosis. I'll do some intermittent fasting. I like to follow Dr. Mindy. And so all of that, where I am in life, is when I feel my very best. So this is telling me that since I'm following a ketogenic and low-carb diet, I might need to monitor it more closely. Factors like stress, sleep quality, and even the time near the test could have contributed. So maybe in 2 or 3 months from now, 4 months, it might level out and be fine. So that's just something to remember when you're taking these tests. And for me, I do know sleep quality is something I definitely need to work on. So there you go. Again, and just take note of that. They are not going to substitute for your primary health care provider, but it is amazing to have this paperwork in hand that when you do go to your primary health provider, that there's a lot of background already done so that you don't have to waste your time. So again, this is so I can get more information on what I need to do with my heart one, since I've got a lot of red on that one. So there you go. I'm just going to scroll all the way down so you can see how much information, and again, you can totally dig in and get information on that. Then what I like to, I think I already showed this in my other video, but it will tell me my top 5 foods. So I am taking at the moment as a supplement, I'm taking Barlean's omega-3 fish oil, the liquid, not supplements in capsules or gel caps or anything like that, and flax oil. The one that is like I'm doing a natural fruit flavor of the omega-3 fish oil, so it's not so fishy, and I could get through it. I have a citrus sorbet flavor that I'm taking, and then their flax oil, also by Barlean's, is the other one I'm taking, and then I'm going to probably add more salmon to my diet. Also, omega-3 comes in the form of, you get a lot of omega-3s in your grass-fed beef. So we just bought a cow, a fourth of a cow, and that's in our freezer now. So by having that, a little bit of that every day or every other day, I think this is going to be a good plan for me for the next 3 or 4 months until I go get my test again. And then I could schedule a test. This is what I would do, is book follow-up test. Anytime I feel like it, I can take another test. If I just want to see, and I only want to take just 1 or 2 of my biomarkers, I can do that and find out where I'm at if I don't want to wait the whole 3 months. So I will probably wait the 3 months unless I have a reason to go sooner. So again, just go and get this done, and just know that if you are curious, or if you have a reason to wonder or be fearful, or you have a history or genetics or something where you are concerned, I would definitely go to take this to a functional medicine doctor and get that followed up with. But otherwise, if this is something that you would do every year, which I plan to every year, this is good. So my daughter, who is 23, just got her results back, so she's got autoimmune stuff to work on, and she also has some cholesterol issues to work on and glucose. So she has a battle plan. I've got one. My son, who is 20, he did it when he was, I think, 19 or 20, and he started right away working on some of the areas he wanted to. So I feel like if you can get your family to do this, and this is just something you check on a regular basis, it is so worth it. So leave questions if you want, and otherwise come back to hardlotion.com/function health if you want to see what this is going to look like in a few months from now.